Welcome to Media Pool. I'm Yubo Cao. In this video essay, I will make a reflective analysis on the two group videos that I made this semester. As two separated groups, we are required to develop a collaborative approach by working together to deliver live briefs for real clients. Colu and Scottie Press. John Amberger's steps framework of the characteristics of the contagious media content. The video Scotland Road Liverpool, a trip down memory lane, which focuses on trigger, arousing emotion, and story, had a broad target audience, was more contagious and generated great user engagement. Then the video Live Well, Be a Local, Colu, which emphasized public, was less contagious and generated lower level of user engagement. In addition, joining Neil and Hamsley's model of a viral media event, I will show how the life cycle of these two videos demonstrates different patterns of user engagement. Specifically, for the first group video, we presented Colu as a mix of animation and real footage to create a relaxing atmosphere. It focused on discussing the benefits of Colu in comparison to traditional banking method with two different vocal dubbing. The video is fitted with closed captioning, allowing for consistency across multiple platforms. The interplay of animation and real footage, coupled with my two teammates' voiceovers and cheerful background music, provided the audience an exciting emotion. Through the presence of real individuals' pleasant experiences of using Colu, the public can be triggered to notice the benefits of Colu and attempt to make a purchase with it. We followed the standard of the brand identity design system of Colu to construct the footage, inclusive of the logo, color as Colu green and Colu yellow, typography as Gotham black, icons, flagger, counter sign, and window sticker consistently. The use of them also enhanced the brand awareness of Colu and increased the visibility of the public's engagement. For promoting this video, we concluded the experience of the media promotion in the last semester and improved its plan. I put the link for this video on all of the social networking sites I use, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, WeChat, and Weibo. The results achieved are indeed more effective than the previous portfolio. The life cycle of the video reflects the initial stage of a viral media event, as defined by Neil and Hamsley. My team members and I posted the video on social media on 6th and 7th May. The life cycle formulated a revival apparently on that date after a steady growth phase since it released on 3rd from the creation. This video achieved 256 views, 17 likes, and 3 user comments, and has been watched for 4 hours in total. The analysis of YouTube metrics shows that, firstly, the majority of viewers were drawn from the UK, with a smaller number of viewers drawn from America, Israel, Japan, and other 6 countries. The results which basically met the target population we want to cover. Because Colu as a local payment method, mainly for people who are living in UK and using it in local shops, the views from other countries suggested the video successfully expanded Colu's international market. Secondly, the majority of the traffic source came externally, very evidently the concentrations of our effective social media promotion. A further amount came from the playlist the video was in Colu playlist on Media Pool, showing the significance of grouping videos packed together that may meet audience interest. Finally, the majority of views are being mobile phone based. Matrix is in accordance with that Colu is a mobile-based payment application. It is convenient for the audience to download it directly after watching the video on the mobile phone. Also add a signpost at the end of the video to provide a link of Colu's website to ask viewers to find further information. Another group video presents a pedestrian's journey walking down Scotland Road according to the guidelines of the animated mic as a documentary format. specifically highlighting a contrast between the current scenery of the road and the photos of the old period provided by Scottie Press, with a first-person narrative and local residents interview to recall the memories and historical events on and around the Vauxhall area. The narrative stories and old photos showed in the video can evoke the emotion of nostalgia to recollect some people's memories of Scotland Road. It can also trigger the audience who will visit or see Scotland Road elsewhere to think back to the video and its information. It also provided the public a brief history of North Liverpool that is elsewhere not publicized and motivated them to share the unique story like the interviewee did. The video is released on 2nd May. It had a very stable growth phase in terms of viewing figures from the tipping point, which emerged an obvious revival since our promotional period from 5th to 7th, and not reaches the peak until now. If the video had been left for longer, it may have been possible for it to climb at this rate. This video achieved 176 views, which were lower than the Colu one, but it generated 14 shares and 1 subscription for our channel. The analysis of the YouTube matrix shows that an overwhelming majority of views, about 97%, came from UK. This is the result we are looking forward to, because our team targeted UK-specific stakeholders as Scottie Press is a Britain local community newspaper. Additional views came from Australia, America, and other 4 countries, indicated that the figures of Scottie Press readers based on both nationally and internationally. For the traffic source, the majority of views came from the direct or online and the playlist page, suggesting that a large audience were also interested in the range of other videos produced by other groups, or were led to our videos through their targeting. It is interesting that only 12% of the viewing figures were attributed to external sources, implying that our social media promotion plan had not been as strong as expected. For audience retention, the average view duration for the entire audience was only 52 seconds. The whole video lasted nearly 3.5 minutes. This suggested that some audience may not be interested in a documentary format video and cannot concentrate on the whole content patiently. There were only approximately 20% of the audience continued to watch for over 3 minutes. This video has 2 calls to action. Firstly, it asked viewers who lived in the Vauxhall area or have any memories to share on Twitter with the hashtag Scottie Road and join the discussion. Secondly, it provided the information to ask audiences to seek more about Scottie Press on Twitter, Instagram, and online. This is an instruction to the audience designed to provoke their immediate responses and increase Scottie Press visibility and popularity. For better improving our video, we can add interesting details on it to enable viewers to engage it for a longer duration, and add more human participations as interviewing different local residents. For tweaking my promotion strategy to better reach the target audience, I would add 1 call to action to ask my friends on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to repost my posting as much as possible. Because my social circle is mainly Chinese, it is our inherent flaw. It thus greatly reduced the effectiveness of this imitation, and making our 30-second promotional trailer be more interesting and attractive. For the promotion of WeChat and Weibo, I would also remind my friends to download VPN to watch our video on YouTube, because it is restricted in China. To conclude this section, with the time available, the video which generated greater user engagement in regard to views, likes, shares, and comments was Scotland Road Liverpool, a trip down memory lane, which most strongly demonstrated the contagious characteristics of trigger, emotion, and story, and had a broader target audience. Furthermore, I will analyze the teamwork and leadership during the process of producing these 2 videos based on theoretical frameworks. As Castenbeck and Smith noted, a team is defined as a small group of people with complementary skills who are committed to a common purpose, performance goals, and approach for which they are mutually accountable. They also classified 5 team types on the basis of performance impact. They are working team, pseudo team, potential team, real team, and high-performing team. In the process of our cooperation of my team A3, I think it belongs to the potential team. The members are moving towards a common goal to produce a high-quality advertising video which combines animation and real footage, and approach to achieving it. We worked towards a higher level than the usual team, which had not focused on collective performance. However, the potential team requires more clarity about purpose, goals, or work products, and more disciplines in hammering out a common working approach. We have an overall plan, but there is no leader in the team who is responsible for assigning specific missions to each member. Everyone did things on a voluntary basis and led to the different participation engagement of video production. We have not yet established collective accountability. According to Tuckman, he proposed 4 stages of team development: forming, storming, norming, and performing. At the first stage, testing and dependence. Our team consisted of 5 people from different nationalities. Everyone can take the initiative to become familiar with each other and learn about each member's personalities, thus build basic trust through attending weekly meetings. Then, our team did not experience stage 2, intergroup conflict, because we basically discussed everyone's ideas on the online group chat of Messenger or on face-to-face meetings. Each member respected the ideas of everyone and actively adopted and consolidated them. It also promoted the development of our group cohesion. Finally, we accessed the final stage, functional role relatedness. Most of the filming activities were attended by all team members. Someone acted as a performer, someone held the camera, someone dealt with details in the filming process. Under the premise that one of our team members made the animation part, we then added the real footage into it. After receiving the feedback from the client, we modified the video and equipped with subtitles. Most of the team members also actively shared the video on their social media platforms to promote after released it. Overall, the efficiency of this group is relatively high, and the atmosphere is harmonious. Additionally, the type of another team B5 is a real team, a small group of people with complementary skills who are equally committed to a common purpose and working approach for which they hold themselves mutually accountable. They all made endeavors toward the goal of producing a high-quality documentary format video. Each team member is responsible for the production of the works, including planning, filming, and editing. The meeting record is also completed in turn by every member. Nevertheless, the reason why we did not reach the high-performing team is because we are not deeply committed to one another's personal growth and development. We should learn from others' strong points to offset one's weakness, such as teaching the group members who are not good at editing by experienced members. For the stages of team development, when we designed 2 pitches, there appeared some disagreements at stage 2, intergroup conflict. Someone thought the visual effect of the first perspective shooting would cause the presence of camera shake. Someone thought the documentary form would be somewhat boring. But in the process of our consultation, we solved the problem and received everyone's opinions. When the client confirmed to adopt the first pitch, each member became more motivated and also fulfilled the development of our group cohesion. Besides, we have a very good leader in this group. He possessed the emotional intelligence which is defined by Goldman. It is an ability to accurately identify, access, and manage the emotions of oneself, of others, and of groups. He had a strong self-awareness and self-regulation. He met us every time maintaining a full-hearted attitude and was good at adjusting and changing situations and overcoming obstacles. In particular, he harnessed great social awareness and social skills. He considered the feelings of each member to be enthusiastically asked our advice. He sent clear, convincing, and well-tuned messages to us, and owned competence at promoting cooperation and building our team. When he could not come to a meeting or attend filming activities, the rest of other team members also organized themselves to accomplish the missions successfully under his leadership. And we also went to the Scottie Press together several times to collect materials such as old photos. He is often an effective leader who can switch flexibly between two leadership styles in response to situations, the affiliative style and the democratic style. He often asked us to come first. It is useful for building team harmony and increasing our morale. When we finished the assigned part of each person for the pitches, he sorted out the information into a written pack for the client to check. As a democratic leader, he often builds organizational flexibility and responsibility and helps generate fresh ideas, such as the overall structure and the basic content of our video is what he came up with. Nevertheless, these two styles also exist. The drawbacks, such as the exclusive focus on praise, can allow poor performance to go uncorrected. Although affiliative leaders rarely offer advice, which often leaves team members in a quandary. To conclude this section, Team Time, which generated high performance impact, was a real team of B5. Both my A3 and B5 team experienced 4 stages of team development and finally achieved a good result. A3 is lack of leadership, and B5 should pay attention to deeply committed to one another's personal growth and success. On the whole, I enjoyed myself in producing these 2 videos for real clients this semester, and I was very glad to work with each of my team members. Thank you all guys. That's all from me for now. If you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe below, leave a comment and check out our other videos. This has been me, Yu Bo Cao for Media Pool. Thanks for watching.